final? Well, it was her day off, and about the middle of the day, she started bugging me about helping her do stuff, and I was in the middle of playing a game, and so I kind of blew her off. And then I left the computer to go get dinner, and she was gone. Note on the table that said that the computer's your real wife, and she's moving in with her sister. I haven't been out on my own, you know. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit too sudden, a little bit too fast for me.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes people feel scared in these kind of things. I don't know if you do.
Yeah, I can't make rent.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get a job or get her back to make rent.
It's hard over the years, because you guys have been together quite a few years. It's hard to stay close sometimes. And when you start to grow apart, maybe because one person or maybe both people become real involved in one certain activity, and the other person starts to feel excluded from that, it's sort of like there's this big gulf between them. And sometimes, let's go ahead and use the example of gaming. Gaming may have been meeting your needs pretty well. You know, it's a coping mechanism. And sometimes if you're stressed, I don't know for you in particular, but I can think of people who might be really stressed, they might be anxious, things haven't gone well at work, or things haven't gone well with coworkers or their family. They can come home and game, and it's sort of like it all disappears. They feel better. Stuff's going on in the brain, you know, that it's actually almost like getting high in a way. It is like getting high in a way. And because of that, sometimes you don't notice what's really happening in the relationship and with the other person. Sort of like being under the influence. You just don't see it. Yeah. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person at all in any way. It's just sort of, you lost your ability to observe, you know, what life was like for her. Now, I know you said your dad's not alive anymore, but your mom, you still have your mom around. Are you guys close at all?
I can't talk to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand to talk to her for more than about 5 minutes at a time.
Mm. So that's not helpful. Well, I'm not going to advise you to...
I just don't... I love her, but I can't fucking stand her.
I understand. Yeah, you can love somebody and at the same time they drive you nuts. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other relatives? I know you're an only child. Anybody that was
my
close
uncle.
to you? You have an uncle?
Yeah, my uncle's always been... He's always been there when I need him for stuff.
Mm-hmm. How long since you've talked to him?
I don't remember exactly. It's been more than a year. Okay. 2 years, 3.
Okay.
I don't know.
But you feel like he's somebody that's understood you in the past? He's been a listener?
Yeah, he's not my mom. Mm-hmm. He's just kind of a mellow, one of those nice guys. He doesn't cuss, he doesn't drink, he doesn't do anything like that. He just, yeah.
How would you feel about giving your uncle a call?
I should probably give him a call.
Okay. I'm going to explore a little bit further what might have been going on for you. Let's talk about the gaming, because certainly that was one thing, as you said, you were spending lots of time on. 2 things. There were really good things about gaming, obviously, because you wouldn't have been spending your time doing it if there weren't good things about it. And then there may be less good things about it. What comes into your mind when you think about the good things?
Just excitement. I mean, it's an action game. It's something that you don't get to do those things in real life.
So when you say excitement, it kind of changes your mood. Makes you feel better.
Yeah, the games, they make me feel better. I mean, I don't get to do the things that I get to do in the games in real life. You can't do them.
Some of my friends that game a lot, and I've gamed quite a bit myself, but a lot of people have told me that it's almost like you can lose your real life problems when you game. You don't have to think about it because the game is really exciting and intense and immersive, and whatever's been bothering you just kind of goes away. Did any of that ever fit for you?
Yeah. I don't have people at work that hate me. I don't have, well, I got other people in the game that hate me, but I can shoot them.
Right.
So
Gives you an outlet for anger.
It's in the game, if somebody gives you crap, you can shoot them. They might be on your team, but you can still shoot them. And I can't do that at work.
And we're glad you can't, yeah.
And continue to do other things.
Right,
I could do it. It's
You're
just,
not crazy. You know
right.
better, yeah.
I'm not crazy. I just, but in the game, you can, if you don't like someone, you can shoot them.
Okay.
And then 5 minutes later, you can shoot them again.
So what I'm hearing, part of the really good things about gaming, it was exciting, so it changed your mood in that way, and it gave you an outlet for anger. So it changed your, kind of aggressiveness. Rather than feeling like you had to hold things inside, you can just shoot people and shoot them as many times as you want. And that's kind of a release for you. Okay, so I can see those being good feelings, good things about it. Lets you forget about work problems and stress and all that. What might be the less good things about it? Any ideas?
Sleep.
Good point.
Sometimes I'd be on the game so long that when I finally got off of it, I just wasn't even me anymore. I'd just be, if you're awake for more than a day, you just kind of get weird.
So it's hard on your body.
So, yeah. But some of the best gaming times are in the middle of the night because all the dipshit little kids are asleep because their parents make them go to sleep. So the only people that are online are, other adults or people from other countries.
But you're not sleeping in the middle of the night. So I can kind of agree with you. I see that it's a funner time to play in a lot of ways, but then on the other hand, it kind of messes up the daytime for you.
Yeah.
And probably at sometimes made it hard to work a little bit. Once in a while, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as putting in the less good things, would we say your relationship maybe wasn't as helpful for your relationship?
Well, obviously it wasn't that. Yeah, it wasn't good for the relationship.
How do you think you'd feel if you went 3 days without gaming?
Oh, I haven't yet. I played it today. I didn't really want to, but I just kind of sat down and, well, there I was. So it's... I've been trying to not play it. I don't... It's there, it's familiar,
It's hard to know what else to do, it sounds like.